Good morning, students. Now let's start our lecture number 3, Issues of Mental Hygiene of Education, Schooling and Mental Labor, the relationship between learning and mental health. The system of correct relationships within the team has great psychohygienic significance. The normal rhythm of the educational processes, satisfaction with the results of their work, and constant professional development are important factors that allow a person to experience satisfaction and joy from studying and working. It is necessary to study and using scientifically based data improve the hygienic and psychohygienic conditions of people working in various sectors and various working conditions. These questions are developed by representative of ergonomics, a special scientific discipline on labor, combining the data of psychology, uh, physiology, anatomy and hygiene, pedagogy, and other areas of knowledge about a person. The mental hygiene of collective life, relationships between people in the family, production team, school class, dorm and other groups raise the question of the closest connection between the interests of a person and the interests of the other people. A number of studies have shown that when recruiting labor collectives such as brigades, and expeditions, it is necessary to take into account the mutual compatibility of participants by personal characteristics, sometimes by age, ideological orientation, and these are complex issues that have to be solved each time, depending on the task at hand, the working conditions, and many other factors. This issue is particularly acute when selecting people who are forced to live in isolation, for example space flights or wintering. The hygiene of childhood. Childhood is accompanied by a consistent complication of the child's impressionability, the significance of impressions, the role of which persists through social life, is especially clearly traced to the age of 20 from 20 to 14 years. During this period of childhood, the child lives mainly by impressions, and his mental activity is formed primarily on the basis of impressions of objects and phenomena of direct activity. In contrast, a teenager, starting from the age of from 20 and 14, builds his judgments and conclusions based not only on direct impressions of reality, but also on the intersection of images of direct impressions with images of memorable representations. Mental hygiene of child's play activity. The main feature of the child's activity is that it always manifests itself in games. At any age, the game is not as important for the formation of the psyche as in childhood. The correct uh, consistently complicating organization of the child's play activity is the key to a more consistent and strict formation of the psyche. The mental hygiene of upbringing. The formation of the child's psyche is not directed spontaneously, but not just by experiencing immediate life situations. This formation is proved by historically established systems of education, which are used to a greater or lesser extent in the educational potential of life family. Everyday practical life, the abundance of human personalities, the possibility of anomalies in the formation of the psyche. This indicates that the upbringing of a child cannot be disorganized. It is directed by the family and educators of institutions, and is based on the principles of sequence step by step. Education is an effective tool in the formation of a harmonious personality, in the formation of mental health, with strict consideration of all the achievements of the psychohygiene of education. The mental hygiene is studying parenting is a continuous process, which already in the early stage of a child's life includes learning elements. However, with the beginning of school attendance by a child, the whole educational system becomes his main educator. The latter not only enriches the volume of his knowledge and skills, but more importantly, a properly organized training system heals the psyche and ensures its harmony. On the contrary, learning defects can easily affect the breakdown of individual elements of the child's psyche that have not yet been developed, can facilitate retardation and acceleration of the development of its individual elements, and therefore lead to the formation of abnormal personality traits. Mental hygiene of education is one of the leading and essential sections of mental hygiene, which ensures the preservation of the formation of the psyche in a particularly vulnerable and exposed to various influences of adolescence. Thank you very much. Thank you.